All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Dr. Uttam Patil. He is the CEO of ABVC Biopharma. And Dr. Patil, good to see you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for
I'm
your
doing well,
time.
thanks. Yeah, good
Yeah.
to have you along. Excited to learn a bit more about what you're doing. I know you've got some important work around cancer and depression. We'll talk about that in just a second, but maybe give me a bit of background on the company itself.
Okay, so the company was established in 2006 in Taiwan, but then to get it listed in US, the company relaunched their subsidiary as ABVC in US, and then got it listed there. So it was a reverse merger, and then ABVC became the parent company. Uh, we got listed in 2021, and we are basically working on new drug development. We have seven pipelines right now. Three in depression side, four on the oncology side, and one on the medical device.
And you're a company that's really embracing AI as well. Can you talk a little bit about how that aids in what the work that you're doing?
Yeah. So far, what we have been working on the clinical trials, we found some interesting aspects which can be tuned in to make those clinical trials more effective and have more data towards the efficacy of our products. And we realize that it could be a good thing if we can bring AI integrating into the new drug development. So we are working with a new AI team to develop a platform that can be as a product for the futuristic clinical trials. We also plan to submit it as a software for medical device to FDA and get it approved. So that's the current plan on AI.
Yeah. Let's talk about you've announced that you're initiating an advanced clinical study that will tackle two of the areas that you talked about, depression and
Yeah.
oncology as well. This is in cancer patients. It is people are diagnosed with cancer. Depression is a big part of what they may go through in their journey of treatment as well. So
Yeah.
talk to me a bit about initiating the study and what it's going to be like.
Okay. So the moment a patient understands that he is diagnosed with cancer, depression follows. So they both the things go hand in hand, and we already have very good results from the major depressive disorder clinical trials. That's how we decided to move these clinical trials towards the cancer patients also. We already have the safety data and the efficacy data from the previous clinical trial, and now we are going to try this as a combination drug along with the chemotherapy that the patient gets. So just to see how the cancer patients would react to this. Our understanding is that since the safety has been good in the adult patient, it should not be a difficult task for us to get good data from the cancer patients also.
And this study is going to be done at a pretty incredible place, Cedars-Sinai Medical
Yeah.
Center. So very well known, obviously, in the United States. This is a big center who understands the kind of work that you're going to do.
Yeah, it's Dr. Scott Irwin who is going to be the PI for the depression in cancer patients clinical trial. We actually have completed all the necessary process to initiate those clinical trials. Side by side, we are working on the AI platform that would be integrated in the later stages.
Yeah, let's talk about the months and 3 to 6 months to a year ahead. What sort of
Mhm.
things should people be looking for from the company as far as catalysts are concerned?
Okay, so in the next 6 months, there would be a good progress regarding the MDD end of phase 2 meeting. There would be some progress regarding the ADHD clinical trials that we are working on. We have found out a good result regarding the safety that suggests we could also initiate some more clinical trials towards ADHD. We are like I mentioned now, we are also working on the depression in cancer patient and bringing AI to have more efficacy related data for our clinical trials. Apart from that, we have done a market study regarding our raw material. We have found out that the market is quite expensive for us to buy the raw materials from the market and then produce our drug, get the drug extracted and formulate it into a capsule or a tablet. So what we have decided is to build a GAP accredited agricultural area. That way we will grow our own crops, and eventually in next 2 to 3 years, we will have our own raw material supply, and we cut down on the cost drastically. So that's how we plan to initiate all these programs in next 6 months. There will be some good news coming out every now and then for this.
All right. Well, we look forward to hearing about that. Dr. Patil, thank you so much. Great to meet you, and good luck on the work. I know it's important work and affects a lot of people. So all the best with it. And we look forward to following your story. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for your time. All we are trying to do is improve the quality of life of all the patients. So let's see, the news will follow on.
Well, yeah, very important for sure. Dr. Uttam Patil, he is the CEO of ABVC Biopharma.